I saw this on the Independent today, and it is the train stabbing spurs an outcry over black on white violence. The data shows such occurrences are rare, and they are rare indeed. They are rare indeed. What the racists try to do is they try to gin up all of this fear with their own people because the racists want their own people to kill black people. That's what it is. And I thank all of the smart white people who don't fall for this because the smart, the caring, the loving white people who have not fallen for this because they know what all this stuff is. They know that these people are pretty much the Joseph Goebbels of their own people. This is who they are. I think all the good white people who've been standing up against that evil demon Charlie Kirk. I really do. And I think for all the good white people who've been standing up against all these white supremacist Christian nationalists, um, zombie demons, this is who these people are. They are trying to kill and replicate this hate. They are trying to turn white people into the Borg. This is what they're trying to do. This is what these Christian nationalists are trying to do. Kirk clearly said, all these people, including the lost sellout black people. I called this black woman yesterday. I said, it's a sad thing when you got an old black woman coming on this comment section, Charlie splaining. Really? You up here Charlie splaining? This is what you're doing? As a black woman? I said, you look like you're older than she had her photo clear as day. She said, you look like you old enough to be my mother, and my mother wouldn't be on here Charlie explaining. I said, man, you sell out white worshiping Negroes. You make me sick. I can't stand you. Of all ages, you make me sick. It's like a replicating virus. These people catch this self-hating coon virus. Yes, sir, massa. We's agrees that we are more violent than everybody. Yes, sir, massa. We's agrees that we all need to be killed. This is these modern people. The Hodge twins. It's a it's a self-replicating virus until you wake up one day and you decide to turn it off. So when you read this, you will find what I've already known and what I've been saying forever is that black on white crime is not real. It is not real. This comes from the Independent. I can't go through all of this, but what they do is they're talking about the Ukrainian woman who, like I said before, she was brutally attacked, and that was horrible. I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I would not want that to happen to anybody. People are more likely to be victimized by people they know and interact with regularly in their social sphere. That is the truth. All crimes are intraracial. The most recent breakdown of federal crime statistics bears that out. Black offenders were involved in about 15% of violent victimizations of white people between 2017 and 2021, according to data from the Bureau of Justice Statistics, which publishes multi year crime trend reports every few years. White offenders were involved in over half of violence against other white people, the statistics show. You see, you have a lot of bad actors on YouTube. You have a lot of bad actors on YouTube that I can name them off the top of my head. One is the MGTOW channel, and among other things, he is a white nationalist channel, and he's not even hiding it. And he doesn't even live in America. And he's another one. He's always stoking the racist stuff. This is what he does. He's always stoking this all the time. The great boogie black people are going to get my people. This is what these people are doing. They are lying, and they may look kind. They don't come out and say deaf to all black people. They don't say that, but they create these videos and they say, you know, we got to watch ourselves among black people. Black people are just killing us. This is what these people are doing. This is what they're doing. And if Google would hire me, I would, and give me the power that I need, I would delete these channels off of YouTube, and then I would make a video and I would tell the reason why. Because these people are bad actors, they are liars, and they are demons. They're demons. A demon just means to deceive. That's all it means. And this is what these primarily white male channels, and you have a few of these nasty white female channels. I saw one this year. I can't remember her name. Y'all told me her name, and she comes with the same hate and vitriol. This is what she does. And none of their channels ever get taken down for hate speech, because they're clearly coming on all these channels talking about 13%, 50% of the population, 13% committing 50% of all crimes, or 90%. They're always, and that has already been regarded as hate speech. The whole 1390 bullshit. This is racism. These people are lying about statistics all the time. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Conservative activists, including Trump and political Charlie Kirk, were quick to call out what they decried as a double standard in reporting of such crimes by the mainstream media. Kirk once said on his popular podcast, "Prowling blacks go around for fun to target white people." You see, all the Charlie splainers have been coming out. We have listen. I've been listening to this shit for years. I've been listening to this garbage for years. Right? If nobody would have ever killed this guy, this thing would have been underground. But I will say this: this whole bullshit it is powerful, because it is white Christian nationalism. It is literally Nazism. This is another thing Kirk said. He said, we will not stop until we turn this country into a Christian nation. Well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This was not supposed to. Read your freaking Constitution. And if you say I'm lying, you can find him saying this. So you're going to turn America into a Christian theocracy, when the founding fathers themselves were what? They were deists. They believed in many gods. They believed in different gods. I bet you some of them believed in the God of enlightenment. I would not even be surprised. They believed in many gods, many different philosophies. I would hazard to say that they were Masons, and they believed in mental magic and mysticism, and all that other bullshit. But Kirk and people like him, they want to force Jeebus on the whole entire population, and that is anti-American. You can find him saying this. In this country, we have everybody. We have Christians, we have Jews, we have Sikhs, we have Muslims, we have Scientology, we have Hindus, we have Wiccans, we have Voodoo, we have Santeria, we have everything. We have the Baha'i faith, we have Jainism, Buddhism, Satanism. I could keep going on and on and on. Christian Science. I guess you get it. You know what I'm saying? Nation of Islam. We got everything. We got everything. And it's supposed to stay this way. We are supposed to be a multicultural melting pot. You can't change this. If you want to change this, how do you change it? You change it by having a purge of all the non-white population. Is that what they want? Is that what they want? Is that what they're calling for? Is that the secret plan for America? Is to purge all the non-whites? You see? These people, they have spoke in coded language. This is exactly what they all do. There is a bunch of these channels. They need to be removed off. I do. Well, free speech really doesn't apply to a business. It applies to the government. If I was YouTube's moderator, I would get all these white supremacist channels off of YouTube. I'm sick of them. And this is what the meat of this video is about. Racism will die in America once the Democrats stop using it as a political weapon. Bullshit. Racism is your anger against black Americans for whatever fucking reason, I don't know. Racism is your microaggressions on the job. Racism is your denial of past and present history. That's what racism is. Racism is one sided. I don't have the power to oppress you. I don't have the power to keep a job from you. I mean, I do if I'm more educated than you, but I don't have the power to keep you out of certain areas. I don't have the power to throw your white ass on a reservation. I don't have the power to do that. That's what you did to the Native Americans. And that's what you did to the niggers in the ghetto. That's what you did. That's what your people did. I don't have the power to do this, but they have the power to deflect all the time, right? There would be black white violence if Democrat liberals, there wouldn't be black white violence if Democrat liberals would stop bringing it up. They love their excuses. They love their, but I like this. Racism will die in America once the Democrats stop using it as a no 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 sir. No, sir. You haven't seen all the 1 million videos of your white Karens following black people. Do you live here? Why are you fishing here? Where are you from? You need to show me your ID. Fuck, they are even coming at delivery people that are in full uniform, UPS, FedEx. They are coming at delivery people. This is insane. This is really, really insane. This is what racism is what it really is, honestly. What it really is it's God instructing them to hate us and to punish us because our people continue to practice idolatry. Our people continue to worship their God, JC. We have forgotten our God, which is the great I am that I am. We have forgotten him. We have replaced him with JC. We have replaced him with Idol Shy. We have replaced him with Yeshua. We have replaced him with the Muslim God. We have replaced him with worshiping Becky. We have replaced him by worshiping college degrees. We have replaced him by worshiping money and status and success. We have replaced him with gluttony and excess. We have replaced him by the secret. Yes. Oh, yes. A lot of our people are into they have turned everything into a god. They have replaced God with swirling. They have replaced God with the rainbow homosexuality and lesbianism. They have replaced God for all the things that he has said not to do. They have replaced God with putting tattoos all over their bodies. Like the Bible says, you are not supposed to put a tattoo on your body. They have replaced God by eating all the things that God says not to eat in Leviticus 11. You're not supposed to eat pork and shrimp and lobster and catfish and clams and mussels. You're not supposed to eat blood. You're not supposed to eat the blood off your woman's vagina. This is what a lot of these white people do. You're not supposed to have sex with your husband on the Sabbath day. You're not supposed to work on the Sabbath day. You're not supposed to wear mixed fabrics. If you can't afford it, that's one thing. Um, you're not supposed to accept that your child wants to go the way of the rainbow. You're supposed to tell them that God says that that is unacceptable. And if they want to continue on that way, you are supposed to let them out of your life until they see the light. Our people have rejected God. God also, our people are not supposed to marry white people. This is another thing. We are not supposed to do this. The Bible says that as well too. And I don't debate any of the heathen. I do not. I know what the scriptures say. I've been raised on the Bible. We are supposed to keep the weekly Sabbath, and our people have stopped doing this. Our people be walking and traveling and fucking and buying things and carrying groceries in their house. Our people are they just keep making God the creator angry. And our people have rejected him for Jebus. This is why their asses are going to church on Sunday when God's holy day is the Sabbath. This is the reason why I don't leave my house on the Sabbath, because it is a sign between him and us that we are obedient and that we are worth saving. So that's all I wanted to say. White deflection. I thank all the good white people. I thank all the good white people who stood with me in their denouncement of Kirk, because he was indeed evil. And all of his followers that follow him, they are racist white supremacists, and I will not back off from this.